Filmmaking is an expensive hobby and profession, so whenever I can get a deal on something I need, you better believe I'm taking it. SmallRig sent me 6 pieces of gear that are discounted right now for Prime Day. So in this video, I'm gonna test them out and let you know what I think about them. Let's get into it. I have never really saw the appeal in monopods. Like, if I need to be lightweight, more than likely I'm gonna just pick up a travel tripod. But I realize I've been looking at them as a tripod replacement rather than a tool for an entirely different job. Rather than bore you, let me just tell you what's different about this monopod and why I would even consider using it. I'm not gonna bring this thing with me if it's not lightweight. It kind of defeats the purpose. Tripods and monopods in this case, being made out of carbon fiber, is always a win. It makes them light without sacrificing the stability. With a lot of monopods out there, you gotta twist the lock to adjust the height of it and then twist it back to lock it. That's a lot, especially when you have a heavier setup on the monopod. With this one, all I gotta do is press this button, lift this handle up, put the camera at the height I want, and then press it back down. It's that quick. Aside from the one-handed height adjustment you can do on this monopod, this is by far my favorite feature. If I press this button, I can instantly remove this video head and swap it out for something smaller like this. And this is so clutch because I've been using my action camera for behind the scenes so much lately. And I honestly feel like this video head is just overkill for this small camera setup. But you can even take it a step further than that. At the bottom of the monopod, I got the same quick release button. And if I press it, it removes these high quality tripod feet. And now I can pair the high quality tripod feet with an entire camera setup. And obviously it doesn't have to be an action camera. I can put the video head on here too. And then I have a hi-hat setup that I can put on the top of a table, that I can put in a trunk, that I can use to get a low angle down to the ground. And it just adds to the versatility of the system. I love that feature. This is not a tripod replacement, at least for me, but it's interesting for a lot of different scenarios. I kind of like it. I didn't understand it, but I understand it now. I probably won't be using this for my heaviest setup personally, but I can actually see myself using this all the time now for my behind the scenes. Like, this is low-key become my new go-to. These are the S70 wireless microphones by SmallRig, and they're meant to be discreet. Now, I understand that I'm not doing that discreetness justice right now because I got on a windscreen, but just know without this, they're actually super discreet, and there's a couple reasons why. The first reason is this clip design. It's meant to clip directly onto whatever garment you're wearing, whether it's a coat, whether it's a shirt, whether it's a scarf, whether it's a freaking strap of a backpack. It doesn't magnetize to your shirt, and it's not big and it's not heavy, which means it's not gonna weigh down whatever it is that you're wearing. The second reason is they have these color silicone covers. So whatever color it is that you're wearing, you just grab the color that matches it, and it's meant to blend directly into your outfit. Aside from these microphones being discreet, here are a couple other features about them. They come with a charging case that charges the microphones and the receiver. They have a built-in noise reduction mode that you can activate with the click of a button, and they work for up to 300 meters away. These microphones are very versatile, and all of the audio that you're gonna hear in this video today is from them, so you can decide if you like the way they sound or not. This cage for the Osmo Action 6 makes it so much better to hold and use. It's a sleek retro design that just slides the Action 6 into it, and it improves a couple things. Ergonomics is a huge one. The body of the Action 6 is so tiny that you really don't have any grip when you're using it. This cage adds a nice place for your thumb to rest, and a huge tactile shutter button for snapping photos or press and record. This cage also adds 2 '20 mounting points for attaching more accessories, a cold shoe on the top, and it doesn't restrict the original DJI mount, so accessories can also be used with this cage. I ain't gonna lie, like at first, the thought of me walking around with this Action 6 and taking pictures on it was kind of hilarious mentally, but I'm actually kind of enjoying it. This grip adds to the experience. Like, something about having a compact camera is just cool. I can literally just, you know what I mean? Then, oh, what? The shot, what? This technically still is not a great grip, but it's so much better than the original grip on the Osmo Action 6 that you kind of just ignore it. And it's so small that it gets a pass a little bit. On its own, the Action 6 feels kind of silly to just be taken around for photos. And this is still an action camera, so I don't want to act like this cage is gonna make me take my Action 6 everywhere to take photos, but it does just make the use of the camera better as a whole. The grip is 100 times better, you get more mounting points, and you get more protection. I think it's a great addition. It's something I'll probably never take off mine. This is a battery charger. And I know battery chargers are not exciting, but this is like a 2-in-1. You see, for me, what I typically do is I'll charge all my batteries at home and I'll just throw them in my backpack. And then when I'm shooting and I need to swap out one, I'll go grab one. And it's cool when I do it the first time, but when I do it a bunch of times, I don't know which battery is charged and which one's not, and this actually solves that problem. On the front of this charger, it has a button, and when you press it, it lights up and shows you the percentage of each battery. So not only is this a charger, it serves as a carrying case for the batteries as well. So now I don't have a bunch of batteries rattling around in my camera bag. This comes with 2 batteries, it supports fast charging, and they also have this available for other camera brands as well. If you need more batteries, this is a good cop. This wireless iPhone monitor is something I featured on the channel so many times already, but it's because it's so useful for people filming themselves or even taking photos of themselves. This monitor wirelessly connects to your iPhone or Android, and it gives you a live feed of what your camera sees. So if you're using the back cameras, which have the best quality, it solves one of the biggest issues that come with using your iPhone for content. Another really cool thing about this monitor is it's MagSafe. So you could just snap it right to the back of your iPhone. It has an internal battery and it comes with a wireless remote to snap photos or start and stop recording. If you film on your phone, this monitor is a game changer. Something I definitely recommend. I just recently did a full-length video on this RF20C light that I'll link down below, but this light is so fun. It's a 20-watt spotlight that has 5 color presets. It can run for up to 1 hour and 40 minutes, and it's focusable, so you can use it with the included gobos to cast different shapes onto whatever you're filming. It's a great accent light, but I paired it with the SP Air spotlight mount that Small Rig also offers, and I created some really cool cinematic lighting setups. Again, I'll link that video down below if you want to check it out to get inspired by some ideas, but this light is just good for on the go. Something I definitely recommend. Links to all of the gear I talked about in this video will be down in the description below. And these discounts will be running until this date right here on the screen. If you like the way my footage looked in this video, make sure you check out my brand new Everyday Cinema LUT. I'm gonna roll the promo for that right now. The problem with LUTs is they're way too situational. This is why I made the Everyday Cinema LUT. It looks good everywhere, every time. Indoors, outdoors, cloudy, sunny, artificial lighting, low light. It just looks good, and it's pretty much instant. I tested this look and formatted it for Sony, Canon, Fuji, and even iPhone. It's also 3 variations of this LUT to fit your temperature preference, and it even includes a DaVinci Resolve power grade for more in-depth adjustments. I use this look on all of my content. If you want your footage to look as good as mine, make sure you check out the Everyday Cinema LUT.